All right, mic check. Morning Masters Podcast. I was made, of course. Across me, I got a special guest, man. I got Jeron, Coleman in the building. How you doing, man?
All right.
Nah, talk louder than that, man. I can't hear you.
All right.
All right, what you been up to, bro? What you got going on? Since the last time I saw you, last year.
I mean, you've been a little bit of both, a little good and bad.
Well, hey, before I don't want to get into the stuff I'm gonna ask, but I do want to ask a question because we had the hurricane that happened, in October, right? Yeah. I know, like, for your line of business with the lawn care and stuff like that, like around that time, it's usually slow season, if I ain't mistaken, right? Yeah, so, like, how was it this year for y'all?
I mean, last year?
Yeah, like, I know it's not funny because people lost their homes and lost a lot of stuff. I do know that for real. But on the flip side, like on a positive note for you and your pockets, right? Like, what was that like? Because there wasn't a lot of like the petty fall cleanup that y'all would normally do.
Nah. I mean, it was. I ain't gonna lie. It was a blessing in the sky, but it was really was heartbreaking though. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely did good in business, but seeing your friends and family without their house or without their car, losing their dog or losing a family member. Or just anything, or just not having hot water or cold water.
Dog. Like, people lost dogs?
Yeah. A couple of my clients lost their pets. Yeah, them trees just falling on the house, falling on dog pens, something like that.
Now, I heard people dying. I know that, but I didn't know people lost their pets, though. Yeah. I guess I don't be into that news, but.
Yeah, me either, but it's still heartbreaking seeing somebody you build a relationship with.
Yeah.
In disbelief, you know what I'm saying?
But then people lost their grandparents. You didn't say that.
Well, yeah, that too.
Let's talk with the humans, You said the dog. That was just kind of odd to go to first, but it's all good. Hey, I know you've been here for a minute. I want to start with just tell them like what the meaning of the name, the landscaping name is. And I only say that because every time you come, I feel like I might get more viewers, more listeners. So I might know what it means. Some people that's watching might know what it means, but everybody don't know what it means.
Yeah, I mean, first was I think Garden City of Augusta.
Yeah, I remember that.
But then in 2020, we changed to Bries, and remembers of one of my late close friends, Jeron.
Okay. And since the name change, how'd that been for you? Like, do you think that does it seem like that makes more sense? Like, is it you feel more connected to that now, or you feel more connected to like the Garden City name?
Bries, definitely. I feel more connected to it for sure. I mean, I feel like it give me more like drive.
Yeah. Well, sure. I am curious because, in the past now, you're the only one, I would say this now in the past now, I'm just throwing it out there. You would bring like 4 or 5 people with you every time you was coming here. Yeah. The last 2 times you just brought yourself. Yeah. You just went to spotlight, or you just like, what's going on? You changed like your boss mentality? Because you were bringing the whole staff up here at one point. Like every year, you like the first 2 times you brought the whole staff. One time you brought somebody who not even with the staff. He just was there with y'all. He just was talking on the microphone. Didn't understand it.
I mean, with time come growth. But I mean, they could come if they want to, but maybe working all day. So I mean, I be trying to give people time to go. All right,
let me ask you a better question. I'm sorry. Did you ask them to come?
No, I did.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I thought I wanted to know.
I did.
I figured that. But I asked that question because I used to feel like, because I remember interviewing the first time, very, very first time interview. I think it was on Walton Way. I was recording down there back then. And I don't remember, I think you were selling cars then back then, if I ain't mistaken. You did a lot of stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You had a lot
I had a lot going on.
Yeah, you had a lot.
Yeah, I had a lot,
Can you talk about it for a minute? Like, what made you start selling cars? Like, you just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna do this, or?
I was just doing anything. I ain't gonna lie, I was just doing anything just to get me some money. It wasn't even matter what it was, really. Whatever I could do to make some money, that was what it was back then. Yeah.
But what was your pitch? Like, how were you selling them? Because you're not that, like, you are social, don't get me wrong. If you know somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, outside of like the formal stuff, yeah, you social. But like, I'm curious, like, what would be your selling point? Because I can't see you like really hounding somebody to buy something from you.
I mean, I was just really trying to like quick flip. Like, I'd buy a car for a little bit of nothing and just try to fix it up a little bit and sell it. I mean, that's just what was going on. I mean, I don't even remember how old I was.
You was young. You hadn't graduated yet. You had just graduated, I believe. Like,
I was like,
a little after that.
20 or something. Like
yeah. You got like you 35 now or something, man.
30.
Damn, you old, yeah. You look it though. You look it though. Oh boy, that's funny. All right, but so I want to get into just some landscaping stuff, but I do want to ask you more about around the hurricane town. So it's October. Well, no, it's September.
27.
27. You remember the day? Why you remember the day? So why you remember that day?
I just remember it.
Yeah, it was 27. It was a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you remember that?
I remember. I don't know.
Yeah, but you remember not that great though. So how you remember that one?
Remember great.
So you must got a lot of calls that day.
Yeah.
Life change, huh?
Nah, but it was good.
It was good. I asked that because I seen a lot of people, messaging. I had left. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do landscaping.
Yeah.
I don't do trees in the road either. I left. But I know people was calling and wanting like services. Like, and I know the city also was reaching out to lawn care businesses and stuff like that. Did they reach out to you at all? Did you do anything with the city, or you did your own thing?
I kind of did my own thing.
But what was it like? What was it that made you do your own thing versus doing something with the city? Like, what was the city offering that you was like, nah, I could do my own thing? And just be honest. You ain't gotta like give me the other version.
Be honest, I feel like, I already had like kind of like my own. I already built like my own name and clientele, so like I really didn't need like the city. I really didn't need the city. I mean, it's good to have the city connect like for different jobs, but I was more focused on my clients that was affected by the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you didn't like give them like a meeting. You didn't talk to them. Like I'm curious, like what not necessarily numbers, but like what was going to be like the caveat for y'all working with the city when y'all been doing your own stuff. Like everybody, not just you, just any landscaper. Because some people did work for the city.
Yeah, some people do. I mean, it ain't easy as you think though.
What's hard about it?
I mean, it's a lot of politics, like who you know, and like
definitely
different things going to that. Like anybody can't just start a business and just work for the city. It ain't that easy at all.
So was that a thing too? Like maybe the type of business you have, type of license you hold, type of employees you have. Was all that affected? Like as far as like you being not you, but a company being able to work for the city. Like I guess I'm trying to figure out what was the rules and parameters of like if somebody said, okay, I want to do something with y'all, the city. What was their rules? Like, what was the regulation? Like, could you have?
I mean, I'm to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I just know like it'd be a lot of like bidding and permits. Like it's a lot of bidding, so like you might have 40 different companies bidding on one job or two jobs. So I mean, the likelihood of you getting it, I mean, it's slim. I mean, some people get them. So like I say, it go on politics, in my opinion. But
let me bring that back. My button, close my button with you because you say a lot of stuff that I gotta stop you. Why are you saying your opinion? Like, why your opinion is that politics?
I mean, I feel like relationships get you places that even your reputation can't get you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people who you know is very powerful.
Do you feel like you on like what side of the politics you think you on? Or do you feel like you haven't gotten it yet?
Or just in general?
The city. Let's say the city first.
Not really none, honestly.
Why?
I ain't gonna say I don't like rejection, but I don't really.
You don't like? I mean, I know you. You don't like rejection.
Yeah, I don't like
You're not gonna say it,
but
I'm gonna say it.
But it's like I kind of like find my own way. I always been like that. Like, I mean, don't trust me now. I would love to do contract for the city, but if I don't get them, it kind of discourages me a little bit. So I just find my own way. I just do my own thing, really.
Well, I'm curious because I know like we spoke in the past about how you go about getting some of your staff members and stuff like that. But you do a lot of you're kind of an anomaly in the sense of I ain't saying nobody do it. I haven't spoken to many people that do this like you do. But you do things like, somebody might get out of jail. Now they got a job. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, obviously, certain things you go through, background checks and stuff like that. But, like, you'll do that. And that's kind of like the nature of, like, how you do it. You kind of save people from going back. I guess they call it recidivism, Instead of them going back to jail, they, work with us, stay out the street, and do that. Do you think that play, like, in the political level, do you think that's like looked down upon, or that like looked like it's a good thing? Because I look at it as a good thing. For me,
I look at it as a good thing. I don't think it's really looked down upon because, I mean, sometimes you don't even know who even in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just like with us, we do business with so many people. They don't know us, we don't know them. They probably just heard us or was referred by somebody or seen somebody work. So I don't really think that affected, honestly. I think personally, like just for my business, I feel like our work kind of like speak for itself.
Yeah. So what separates you, not your company, just you as a person? Like what separates you from like other like landscape CEOs, owners, business owners?
I mean, I feel like I go the extra mile. I be up late nights, like every night, like finding ways I can make my business better. I feel like I have great customer service skills.
I've heard that about. Well, I know as well, but can't be biased here. I've heard that about you as well. Like sometimes people don't know we know each other, so they might just speak of you, and I'm like, oh, what you think about them? And that's one thing they say about you. Like they say, you well mannered.
Yeah, I get it a lot. Yeah, I try to make sure that's key. I try to like treat all my clients with respect. Like even the smallest things. Like like we might send out Happy 4th of July, like holidays come up, we might send out text messages to all our clients, like Happy Holidays. Like sometimes we treat our clients to lunch, just any little thing. Like we might, some clients like be loyal clients, good clients, we'll give them a free cut. It's just different things we just do. Like they be laid on my heart to do. And we just do it for our clients. Yeah.
So speaking of free cuts, my grass is real high. I don't know.
We're gonna take care of you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna take
and
care
then
of you.
And then I already know, I know it's Tuesday right now. I know that, but I already know on Friday I'm hungry. And I ain't got it. So now what we gonna do about that?
You good.
I'm getting write this down. 11 minutes in. Yeah. I'm good, right? You sure?
For sure.
Yeah, I like steak too. I know Friday I want steak. I don't know what it is about Friday, but I just know I want steak.
I don't know about no steak, but you good.
Now you got it. You got it.
You good for a free cut for sure.
All right, but I say that but you being well mannered, right?
Yeah.
But I also like to talk about the manager / boss CEO side of things as well. So I ask you this every year. So I just wanted to give you the same answer. I don't know if you got growth. You said growth earlier. You said some quote and then you kind of cut it off and start talking about other stuff. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. I wrote that down. But you like, how do you handle when it's an issue?
Not a client or like employee?
Both, but not like a client is upset because y'all did something wrong. Just anything, accidents happen. You told me plenty of times. You cutting the grass, a rock get under the blade, it cracked the window. Well, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like, but what is your demeanor like when stuff like that happen?
That's crazy you say that because I just had a meeting with my whole staff, and that's one thing I'm trying to make sure I do better this year, like be more understanding. So in the past, what make me mad? Nah, seriously. In the past, what make me mad? I think now, like I'm trying to find like patience and like understanding that everything not really done on purpose. Like you can't control if you break a window if you really didn't mean to do it. I done broke windows. I'm just being honest. Like
I know
you can't really control.
No, I'm not being funny. I'm just like I know.
Accidents happen, so I don't really too funny try to dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I try to correct it now. I try to like make sure I tell my guys certain stuff, or you know what I'm saying. I assist in certain stuff, how to go about certain things, but I try my best to make sure that I be level-headed at all times because I control pretty much the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I have a bad attitude or if I have a bad approach that rub off on the guys or just make the whole day bad, it don't be as smooth as it's supposed to be. So honestly, it start with me. So I try to make sure I check myself.
When you start learning this?
Like last year.
Why you smiling for?
I mean,
I'm only asking because I remember years ago. We had Evan in there. It was like 5 people in the room. It was hot too. Yeah. Like 5 of y'all in there, right? And that's one thing they were always saying, like, like you get upset. You always get upset.
Yeah,
but like, why would you get upset? They break up. Like they not picking rock up and throwing to the glass. Yeah. I mean, they're just cutting grass.
It's just frustration. I mean, if you did 20 yards in a day, then you get to the 20th yard and they break a glass. Like we almost had a good day. You know what I mean? That's devastating. You know, if y'all, it's anything, man. Like we just broke our belt today. We broke a belt today. A belt to go on the zero turn. Yeah, they're like $200.
Yeah, I know. I ain't nothing to buy one, thank God, but I sold a lot of them in my past.
For one belt, yeah.
So you was mad, wasn't you? So when that happened,
mad.
So you just patient that night. So you don't get mad no more.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't get mad, but I have more patience now.
Well, it's only March.
Yeah.
It's not hot yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, what was it? What, 60 degrees today? 70 degrees today? Yeah. It's kind of easy. It's kind of easy to stay calm when it's not hot.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm doing a good job of working on that though.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
But so I do know this one thing though. I do drive by and I see you cutting grass sometime and you cut a few areas I know I'll be at. You wear a sweater even in the summertime. Like what you wear sweaters for? Like
they long sleeves.
I know, but it's already hot. So I'm trying to figure out like you.
I mean they keep you cool though. Then my skin be tanning so bad. So
that is true. That is true. You be dark. You be dark. Yeah, you real dark. But like you're not hot cutting grass. You're not like sweating and like you don't smell, I guess. Like, and y'all all get in the car. I watch y'all. Leave and go.
No more, though. I don't really cut no more.
Oh man, hold up. You ain't say that part. Hold up. Say it again. You don't cut no more.
Yeah, not really.
I thought you said you go the extra mile.
I do go the extra mile
to not cut.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't. Yeah, I really don't cut no more. I will. I really don't.
When you stop doing that, so what you do? So what are you doing? Like, so when everybody hop out the car, cause I seen you the other day. So let's start there.
Yeah.
Was it Monday I seen you? Yeah, Monday I seen you. Everybody hopped out the car. Everybody doing their thing. Mm-hmm. You got on the phone. So I don't know what you were doing on the phone like this. So are they cutting you talking on the phone or like what you do?
I was talking to a new client.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I can do everything. I'm really, honestly, I mean, they say I'm really the best at everything on the truck. Well, I let everybody else do it.
Nah, that dude Space said he cut better than you last time.
Definitely not.
He said he cut better than you. And they said sometimes your lines, like they have to go over your lines a little bit because they said you'll be a little bit crooked, but when they go over it, then it's right.
Nah, they lying.
I'm just telling you what they told me, man.
They lying for sure.
So 2 years ago, you probably got better in 2 years. Like I'm saying, 2 years ago they said that you had crooked lines.
Lying, for sure.
This before you had the zero turn now. So you got a zero turn now. So I understand, but before when you wasn't.
He's still lying.
Nah, I don't know, man. I will say this about you though, and I always give you kudos when it comes to the landscaping because some people do this and it's like a hustle more than a business, and we'll get into that in a minute. I want to break that down with you, but I know when because equipment costs money, people cost money. You know what I'm saying? It's gas, the belts break. You got to do spark plugs and oil changes for your mower and all that stuff too, right? Mm-hmm. And I always commended you because even in the height of COVID, I remember working and you would come in and get a bunch of stuff. And it's before you got the truck or you had a truck, I don't know, but you was like a sedan and you had a mower in the sedan.
Yeah, fast.
I don't know how you was cutting these big yards with just that mower.
Pushing them, yeah, fast.
I don't know how it would fit in the car, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You was a transformer.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a grind though.
But I remember that though, and I was like, damn, okay, but because at first people say they started in the lawn care business, like I'm not gonna lie. So I look at you, I'm like, well, I know you have a hustler mentality from when you was younger. So, but I do know it can graduate to business at any point. So I always thought about, I'm like, well, damn, he sold cars, he did it, but I know, you know what I'm saying? I always knew you to always be a person who was able to make money.
Yeah.
So when you started this, I'm like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He might be, but you're still doing it. How many years has it been now?
7.
7 years is crazy. I don't know if that's accurate, but 7 years is crazy.
2018.
Damn. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Because you started by yourself.
Yeah.
So you just woke up one day and said, I'm going to just cut grass?
Nah. I seen Fahim.
Talk about that a little bit.
I seen Fahim doing it, and he was really motivating me.
He ain't try to get you to come cut with them?
Yeah, I done cut with Fahim before.
But y'all have done double work. I will say that, yeah.
I done cut with Fahim. Fahim taught me a lot.
So what other you got mentors? So Fahim would be like a mentor, I guess, so to speak. I know black guys don't like that word for some reason.
Yeah,
but
you can say that.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely.
He's smart though. That's a smart guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is smart. Yeah, he definitely got a lot.
But he do both. He do plumbing as well. He's into plumbing and then then the lawn care and stuff too. So he definitely got a good head and shoulders. But so you seeing Fahim don't do it? Did it motivate you to do it, or did you I could do my own thing? Did he give you from the game?
See, growing up, I always was out the door. I could do a lot of stuff. My daddy taught me a lot. I could do drywall. I can build a house.
All right, hold on, stop. You for real?
Seriously?
You're not playing?
Seriously?
So you did drywall before? I know your daddy. So I know you're not lying about that.
Yeah. I used to be with my daddy and my uncle. I could do drywall, I could lay tile, all that.
Well, do me if you don't mind, because I never asked this question a lot. I know you speak about it, but speak about that, the stuff you did learn from him, as far as the hands-on stuff with working outside and things of that nature. Because I do remember working somewhere. I remember your dad coming in. And it's one thing I would say about him. Mind you, I didn't know he was your dad until 4 or 5 years later.
Yeah.
I think maybe 2019, 2018, I found out your dad.
Yeah.
I had been working in 2014, so I didn't even know. He was cool though. He ain't give me no problems. He had attitude probably now and then, but no big deal. But it's I do remember this. I just say at Lowe's, when you walk in there, it's different crews walking in there, right? And so one thing I remember about him is because he had goals too. He had goals in him, right? Remember him as he always had workers with him.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to find out who in charge is that and third, but it's a grind a lot because I never really realized why he be upset sometimes. Why he upset? Yeah. Well, he trying to get his money back. He done overbought some product, so he can't find a receipt. He's all balled up. You got all the money in your pockets. Yeah. So he mad now because we can't find certain things. Not at me, like I said. I'm gonna say that again. Not at me, but with certain people. And I do remember that. But I haven't seen him in a while. But tell me a little about some things you learned from him when it comes to business and just being outdoors as far as working outside.
I mean, I get a lot from my mom and my aunties. We the same person.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
The same person.
He a little taller than you.
No.
He not?
No.
Well, he was bigger than you. I know that for sure.
Yeah, he was, big.
He seemed cause when somebody moving like that, they just always seem taller than me for some reason.
Nah.
Cause I'm not looking at him like that. He just doing so much.
Yeah. But growing up, him and my uncle, we did a lot. They taught me a lot, out the door. He taught me how to cut grass, do drywall. I did drywall, tile, cabinets, laid stucco, mason work.
So why only lawn care? Why not like roofing? Or I mean, I see that a lot now. I guess because of the hurricane, everybody got roofing business. But I see like roofing, or or why not do like home renovations and things of that nature?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get into it a little bit this year, like the real estate side. I be saying it every year, but I never really get a chance to do it.
Yeah, but you said that last year. I wasn't gonna say that though.
Yeah, I do. But I'm gonna really get into it this year. I'm gonna try to focus on that, make that like.
Cause you already know how to do it.
Yeah, my second. Yeah, for sure. I could do all of it, honestly.
What about your brother? He know how to do it too?
Nah.
So why you? Like, why only you? Why they take you and not? Because you got other siblings. Like, why you?
I don't know. I can't really say. I mean, we just different.
They all different, definitely.
Yeah, we just different. Like, bro, I ain't never do nothing like that. It was mainly just me. Like, I was always out the door with my daddy and uncle, like doing different stuff. But like trying to learn stuff.
I do want to talk about your brother real quick though, just quickly. Like, he is funny though, so I will give him that. Like, yeah, I got that in common. I don't know if he's funnier than you, but he is funny though. I went to school with him too, so I know he's funny. He's funny. He is funny.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. He might get you a little bit because when I went to school, he was funny as hell. So
yeah.
I don't know about now. When I see him now, he do speak, but back then he was more than all right. He was funny.
Yeah, he like, man.
Talk about chill, man. Talk about that real quick. I did talk to the kids a little while ago. I know you do a lot of community service stuff with kids. And you are a Josie graduate. Yeah. So clap it up for the Eagles real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. I'm clapping. You can't hear it right now. I'm just clapping. It's Eagles, so I gotta clap. I gotta let it go all the way through. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right, but clap it for. So tell me a little bit about going to Josie. What was that like being at Josie, being a student at Josie during the times you was there?
That was good. I mean, typical.
I don't know what that means. No, I don't. I'm not helping you out this time. No, I don't know what that means.
I mean, it was typical. Like, it was good. Like, it was like a big family, like a big family environment. You know what I'm saying? Like going to school, then you got after school activities, and you got the games and things like that.
But as students, you went there. I mean, I know. I can't say. I'm not gonna say that. As students, like you went there, like you ain't never feel like a chip on your shoulder, like going to Josie versus like other schools.
Yeah.
I just feel like people.
Yeah, people
I could be wrong.
Like,
people look at Josie. Yeah.
Fact, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't understand why. I mean,
I don't understand why.
I do.
Why?
You ever stood in front of Josie and looked around?
Shit, what you see? Same thing everywhere else.
No, I don't. No.
It's facts.
That's not true.
It is true.
All right, pick a school right now.
Any school you want to pick.
All right, let's pick West Side, right? Okay.
You don't see no houses around West Side.
I know. I see a Chick-fil-A. I see businesses.
You see food spots around Josie. You see Blimpie across the street.
Bro, don't piss me off, Jeron. Please don't piss me off, bro. Don't piss me off. That's not even a certified Blimpie, first of all. That's number one. Number two, but across it's a gas station. It's not a Blimpie. First, it's a gas station.
Yeah.
And it's not like the best of things happen over there.
Yeah, you're right.
It's people, maybe not today, right? I don't know about right now. They are trying to change things, but I'm talking about 2008 to 2000, whenever you graduated. I mean, you might see somebody high just walking down the road.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah, facts.
So it's a lot. I'm just saying it's a lot of like factors that people seeing coming to school, going from school, just walking. They got to walk home. It's abandoned houses over there. It was.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely was, but yeah, you can say it was a chip. Like we had friends from other schools, like kind of like always try to like down us and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that kind of like gave me a drive to like go hard.
Which is odd because like when I went there, I loved it. Like I didn't want to go there before, but I loved going to. I don't think I've been in school that I've been at in my life that I liked more than Josie.
Yeah, me too.
So I guess I see it from your point of view, but you're a product of it. So like you probably not seeing it anybody else seeing it. You thinking it's regular, but I don't think Josie's a regular school to me. Like it's not to me.
What you think it is?
If I'm being honest with you,
yeah.
You ever seen Lean on Me?
Yeah.
Like that, it's high. Yeah. So if I had to pick any school around here to be that, it'd be that.
Yeah.
It'd be Josie. I mean, like I said, when I went there, of course it was a while back, but when I went there, they were like, people might just come into the school.
Yeah.
They don't go to school, they just in the school. Yeah. You never know what you're gonna expect, There's brawls in there. Yeah. I mean, it's probably different now, but I'm saying like back then, it was real brawls in there. You was in school when it happened,
sure. Yeah.
So I just look at it a little differently, Teachers more compromised over there.
Yeah.
I think if you're a teacher that you really care about your job, it's probably harder for you because you're dealing with students that's dealing with stuff that students shouldn't deal with. Yeah, but it's a lot of students dealing with that. It's not just one or two where you could be like, oh well, it's like every student's dealing with the same thing.
Yeah, it definitely was different, for sure.
So I was curious because I was at a Turner school last week, and one of my favorite interviews that I had was a guy who went to Josie, and he ended up fighting, so he's in alternative school now. And he ended up getting locked up and having to go to jail because he was, I think, 17. I'm assuming 16, 17, whatever. But he already got in his mind he gonna do trade school, this, that, and third. So he got a plan. But like he's even somebody like that got a plan still end up falling in the pits of like the outside factors I talk about when I talk about Josie. And this is nothing new. I know kids are doing it now, like everybody banging or whatever they're doing. But it's been like that at Josie. It's not nothing new to that school.
For sure.
Even it was shooting last year, if I'm mistaken, right? Didn't somebody get shot in school last year?
I don't know if somebody got shot. They might have brought a gun to school.
It's all the same. Did the gun go off? I'm not being funny. I'm being.
I don't know.
I thought you knew all the Josie news because I know you only hire Josie people, so I just figured that.
Nah, that's not true.
That's not true?
Nah.
Oh, I thought that's what they was telling me. I thought that. It's my notes that said it. Asking why he only hired people from Josie.
Nah, that ain't true.
Oh, so that's not true.
Nah.
So they go to any school. It's fine.
Yeah.
Even Laney.
Yeah. I ain't really big into the Lane and Josie thing. It don't really bother me like that.
That's not true, but it's fine. Hey, look, but I do want to ask you, like, so what did you do in school? Like talk about yourself a little bit. What you did in school?
In Josie?
Yeah, high school. Not Murphy.
Josie was, I don't know, I was.
What kind of kid was you? Like, people watch this now, they watching obviously a mature version of you, but what kind of kid you were in school?
Terrible. Horrible.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, why though?
I don't know, I think I was just lacking love.
Where? From where? From who? Not your mama?
I think I was just lacking love.
You think
not
so?
My mama though, nah, not from my mama.
If I say, cause that lady, man, she always talk about you.
Yeah, my mama, she definitely the one. But I think I was just really like lacking love though, cause I've always like just find something to pick on somebody else about, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like immature though, but I was a clown though back then, for sure.
Where do you think you got that from though? I know what you're saying, like you felt like you were lacking love, and maybe you can get into the bottom at some point, but like, what do you think like triggered you to be like a joker all the time? Because that's why I know you used to be a joker.
Yeah, I used to be a joker, like.
No, but it was deeper than that.
It was deep, yeah, it was deep.
I've seen you make people cry,
yeah,
joking, like, but you don't stop either. Like, after they cry, you're not stopping it. You keep going.
Cry anywhere, church,
but why?
School.
Why you think that was the thing to do? I'm just
it was childish. I mean, I can't really say. It was just really childish. I regret it. And I had one of my classmates really tell me like I ruined their high school career. But
you said what?
I had somebody tell me I really like ruined their high school experience.
I can see that, man.
Yeah, it really made me feel bad, honestly.
Give them a free cut?
I don't know if they got a yard. I would though. If they watching, I will.
I'll make sure I put this clip out there.
Yeah, I will for sure.
You gonna tag them when you share it?
Nah, I ain't gonna tag them. I send it to their DM though.
No, okay. Just send me a screenshot. Yeah. But hey, I say this though. Like from seeing you when I first met you, like younger. I think as you got older, you got better. I just think that you always just joke 24/7. I don't know what you had going on. That just was your thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this was my thing back then, man.
And I think
now I don't really joke no more at all.
I don't know.
I mean, we get talking like laugh stuff, but I ain't really joking like jiving on people and stuff like that. I don't do that really.
I can see that. Yeah. I do got a question though, and I ain't gonna put details in it, but last year you had called me around maybe June or something like that, right? I had did a podcast. I'm not gonna say who. I just did a podcast.
Yeah.
And you called me. You said, "Hey, man." I said, "What's up?" You was like, "Hey, what made you interview this person?"
Yeah.
I told you. You was like, "Oh, okay." Let me call you back. You never call me back.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I think I know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't know.
It threw me off because I was wondering why was I explaining anything to you, first of all, right? I'm like, okay, what are you asking me this question for, right? First of all. But I thought it was going somewhere, so I'm like, all right, cool, drama, homie. I'm just talking to him. I felt weird. I'm like, why did I explain that to him for if him to say I'm going to call you back? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I watch all your interviews. I mean, so some do be, interested.
I mean, that one I can see you not watching. It makes sense. I'm not like mad about it. It just was like, why you calling asking about it for if you wasn't going to have a conversation?
But at the same time though, like I look at you like a brother figure. So sometimes I call you just periodically just to get your outlook on different things. You know what I'm saying?
That's
not
true.
just about a particular person or a topic, just to see what you think about it. Just if I can get a different outlook on the situation or the topic that was being talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you though. It's nothing to do with landscaping. Why are you so passionate about sports?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's bad too. Like
it's real. No, that's probably the wildest I've seen you is always sports.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, it's bad. Like
it's been time we on the phone
Yeah.
I just mute it and I walk away for a little bit. I come back and you still going crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
Until you say, "Ain't it, man?" Then I know it's my time to talk.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sports really. Yeah, it get kind of serious. Yeah.
Can I ask you about like? I mean, I'm not nobody in particular though, but like, you also get very angry about local sports too.
Definitely. Well, not no more. I don't even really watch local.
That's not true. Listen, you're a big. I understand. You went there. I get it. I know you love Josie. I know you live and bleed, live, breathe, eat, sleep. I know Josie for life. I understand that. You an Eagle. I see the wings on you right now.
Yeah.
I understand that. You can. You do not give nobody else credit.
No, it's not that I don't give them credit. It just be some people just be overhyped. So I had to bring people down back to.
Why you feel like you gotta do that? Like who gave you? Like who talked to you and said, "Yo, Jeron, that's what I want you to do." All right, I want you to call everybody and bring them back down to earth because they overhyped.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody did. It just be a lot of overrating going on. Yeah.
But is it overrated or is it more so like in comparison to your players from Josie? Because normally it's like you comparing errors or you comparing people.
Yeah, I mean it really don't matter. Honestly, not to me. I don't think. Either you like a dog or you're not.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. That kind of makes sense in what you and some things you do now, so I can understand that. I talk about like a lot about impact and things like that, and I know like you've impacted a lot of the people that work with you, your friends, turn business partners or friends turn employees. What impact do you think you had on some of your friends' life? Positively since starting Bries Lawn Landscaping?
I think I had a positive impact. I mean, I just want to be able to help everybody that's around me.
I just feel like it's. I mean, I could be overselling you. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I feel like it's not talked about enough. Like doing that, because a lot of friends we talk about, they'll come home and we celebrate it because they came home. I guess. I don't know why we do it, but we do. We celebrate their home from doing whatever they did, right? Yeah. I don't know, but it's another story. And then that's kind of the end of it. And you celebrate, and then you just, I don't know, you give money. Sometimes they give money, depending on what they did or whatever, and then you go. But you kind of like handing out jobs, and then not only the job handout, but it's like it's a change in approach to life, the change in approach to like how they gonna operate when they get out. But it's less worry as well. They're not worried about whether Walmart or Best Buy, whoever gonna hire them, it's like they know they got it with you, and they can learn and go from there. But I also seen a few people come home, work with you, and like even if it's a stepping stone, they get an actual job somewhere else. But they change the course of their life. Like they're not on that no more. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you don't get a lot of credit for that. Not that you want it. I ain't saying you want it. I just think that it's not talked about enough.
I mean, it probably ain't talked about enough. I mean, like you said, I don't really look at it like that though.
Like what?
Like for the credit, I think I do stuff just organically. You know what I'm saying? Like I really genuinely like to help people, especially people who I love or people who are around me. So I think it's more like me wanting to see my friends or people who I like do business with in a better situation. I think that would drive. To be honest with you, I think that's what really drive me. Yeah. Like people around me, like seeing them better their situation. Yeah. And knowing that like I had it. Just a small impact on that. Now you ain't got to be a big impact. Long as I had like a small impact, that'll change somebody's perspective or change somebody's way of thinking or change somebody's way how they get money. I think that really what drive me. You know what I'm saying?
But how hard or not? I mean, how easy is it to sell like doing lawn care to people who are maybe used to get money way faster and in way less strenuous weather conditions?
Lawn care money pretty fast.
It is.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't cut grass. Talk to me about it. How fast is it?
I think it's extremely fast. I think
you good, bro?
I think it's extremely fast. Honestly, I think it's extremely fast. I mean, people in lawn care know. I mean,
I know. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, like a prime example, like how this was one way how I do my job. Like when Hurricane was here, like let's say we might have 5 jobs. I mean, let's say we might have 3 jobs for that day. Instead of paying everybody by the hour, I pay them by the job. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So instead of paying people like $15 an hour or $20 an hour, I pay them by the job. So we might do 3 jobs. One job might be $300 for this job. The next job might be $200. The next job might be $500. Mm-hmm. Well, if I got 5 people working, all 5 of them just made $1,000 in one day. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm kind of seeing. So I might want to change careers now. I don't know. $1,000 in one day sound good to me.
Yeah, it sound good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was doing it. So I think it's kind of fast. I mean, doing lawn care. I mean, trees is lawn care, but like just doing like yard maintenance, it's a little slower. But like sometimes we were doing like 25 yards in a day.
So is it better? Is it better like to have the quantity or the quality? Like the more yards you get a day, did that change the quality of the work you do?
Nah, I think we got pretty good quality. I think we got great quality actually.
Okay. So on the days where y'all got 20, are you cutting grass then, or are you like no?
Yeah.
So what determines whether you're gonna help or not? I'm just curious. Now, at the stage you're in now, I know when you first started, I know you was always doing it. I know even last year a few times you were doing it.
What determined if I do the yards now?
If you actually just gonna do some physical work, like I know you got the car and call somebody, but I'm saying like you got the car, you have to.
Now we got I remember I said this like 2 years ago, but we just didn't do it. But we got like we have 3 crews.
3 now?
Yeah.
I mean I had 2.
Yeah. So I'm over a crew, Evan over a crew, and Rock over a crew. So Rock was the main cutter. So now that Rock is on his own.
He cut better than you though.
I mean, that's what some people say. I mean, I don't say that. I mean, that's what he say.
Okay.
But I'll be the main cutter on my truck. Yeah, so we do like 3-man crews.
Okay.
So we do like 3-man crews. So I'll probably be the main cutter. Then we got a weed eater. Then we got to finish and do the hedges and blow. And
nothing against you. Just make sure when y'all send Rock crew to my house, and I want to see how it look.
You want Rock to do it, then you want me to do it?
Oh, I get 2 free ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll give you 2.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. Yeah, I do that.
All right.
I take before I picture. I'm gonna have Facebook, Instagram, comment who cut better.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'll take the pictures, by the way.
But Rock good though. I'm not taking them.
Nah, see now you changing. You just
I still don't think he's better than me, but he's definitely good. Like he's definitely top.
If I can find it for free, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna definitely do it. I mean, we'll come tomorrow. You want us to?
I mean, it need to be cut now. Yeah,
we'll come tomorrow.
Tomorrow sounds good. You know where's that?
I'm gonna let Rock cut it, then I cut it.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Look, you probably should have did it first. It's rough, man. I'm telling you.
It's all right. We can do it. We can do it.
That thing ain't been cut since last September, probably. I don't know.
It's good.
Okay.
Ain't gonna be no problem.
Ain't no problem at all?
Nah.
But so even with the lawn care, like what's some things you had to learn to do it? Because you can't. It's deeper than cutting grass. I'm sure. I see you now. You buy fertilizer now. You buy soil and stuff now. I mean, you always buying soil, of course, but the fertilizer, that's something new I seen you doing.
Yeah.
So like, what you had to learn about grass and the ins and outs of it for you to get better at landscaping?
I mean, a lot of things kind of landscaping about like technique.
Yeah.
And making sure like you got the small things in line. You know what I'm saying? Like edging properly, or not cutting the grass too low, or not cutting the grass too high. You know what I'm saying? Or having like a shoot blocker. Like just like the small things.
A shoot block, that's that thing on the back of it, right?
Nah, it's on the side, like you know when the grass shoot out.
Yeah.
On the 0 turn, it's a little handle that can close it, so you won't break a window. You see what I'm saying? Or you get by a mulch bed, you won't push grass all in the mulch bed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or you mow in the yard with a push mower, and make sure you got it bagged. You know what I'm saying? So the clippings won't be all over the yard.
So I know one thing you used to deal with when the first couple summers, I don't know what you had going on, but you were getting a lot of your equipment stolen.
Yeah.
Like you'll pull up somewhere for, I guess, 5 minutes, I don't know, and you'll come back and it's gone.
Yeah, facts.
How did you change that? Like, cause I'm pretty sure that was costly as well.
Yeah.
Well, I know it was because you would call me every time. So,
yeah. I mean, it changed. I mean, we run like a pretty strict shift now. And I think everybody who work with me now, like, pretty like aggressive. If that makes sense. Like we're not really going for nobody really stealing. Then we always have somebody in the front and in the back.
Okay.
So we go like 3-man crew. We got one person cutting, one person in the back. Then the switch, one person go to the front. Then the finisher come and just clean up everything.
Are people like shocked when y'all pull up and then they speak to y'all? Like, you know, sometimes people watch through the window. Because I'm pretty sure you don't face to face meet all your clients. Some of them just call and then you go pull up, do what you gotta do, and you go.
Send pictures and like in New York. You know, I got clients like in New York and Tennessee. I never even met them.
Oh, you never met them before? Okay, I got you.
Never even met them before.
But I'm saying when they see y'all and then they finally talk to y'all, is it like a shocker because y'all got manners or you well spoken?
No, I don't think it's a shocker.
It's a shocker to me, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna be honest.
Shocking to you? Yeah, I don't think it's really shocking. I mean, I think I try to like.
Not for you, but I'm saying because it's not just, it's deeper than you because you just the face of it, obviously. But I'm talking about like It's not just one
everybody
person.
with me.
Everybody speaks well. Everybody I spoke to, for the most part, speak well.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I think that's one of our main things. Like this year, like we had like monthly meetings, and I had like weekly meetings with my crew leaders. But like I think that's like I don't think that's a problem. Like we all like well mannered. Like we all talk to people like with respect and like try to lead with that.
So like the customer service piece, I know you spoke about it earlier, but is that something that you try to like hang your hat on? Like, cause I mean, like you said, somebody might say you cut better, somebody say Rock cut better. So somebody can say Bries cut better, somebody can say this company cut better, whatever. Like, but what's one thing you feel like you can outdo somebody? I'm sorry, is customer service one thing you feel like you can outdo somebody in? Like, I'm gonna outdo my customer service with this.
Yeah, definitely. Cause with me, I mean my team sometimes tell me I'm a little too nice, but I feel like I go the extra mile for my clients. I think that would separate me from different other people. Not saying that other companies don't.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I go the extra mile for my clients.
Like I said, I hear good things. So I mean, people, that's the thing. I think you do it not even knowing that it's gonna get back to other people. So I think you probably even built your clientele. You expanded your clientele rather with your customer service without even knowing it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get that from my mom. My mom and my daddy too. Like they both was entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So I think like watching them as I got older, I think that kind of like just rubbed off on me. Like I always make sure my customer service and
I don't know you for doing this. So I'm just asking. Like, have you ever had a job, like a real job? Not saying what you do is fake. I'm just, you know what I mean when I say real job.
I had a job for like 2 days. Yeah.
Where? And give me more. So it's a podcast. You gonna speak? Just give me more. Like what kind of job you had? What was it at?
I was like, it was like 2 weeks. I worked at like me and Evan worked at, I think it was John Deere.
Why y'all left? Like,
I mean, I just couldn't do it. And I worked at the Masters. I got fired from the Masters though.
For joking?
Huh?
What you got fired for?
I had my phone. Yeah.
Doing what?
I think I was texting something. They fired me on the spot. It was terrible.
So they had no phone policy?
Yeah, no
so
phone.
You don't follow rules or something? Like,
nah, not really. Nah. I don't follow rules.
Now you do though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, now. Yeah,
but you didn't.
Then, nah.
How old were you when that happened?
I felt like 19.
Oh, you was grown.
Yeah, I felt like 19. But no, after that, I never really had a job. It's kind of hard, like sitting at one place for a long time. Yeah, I don't think I can really do that.
It's not hard at all, actually.
You don't think it's hard?
I've been doing it for 10 years.
For me personally, I think it's kind of hard. I don't think I can do that.
Nah, you could do it. I mean, I don't know. It's to each his own. Yeah. But I do feel like it's the upbringing, what you brought up around too. Yeah. You weren't brought around people that was sitting at desks for 4 hours. You know, they was go-getters. So naturally, that's what you did. Yeah. Facts. But I was just curious as to like, now I thought about it. I know you for a long time. I mean, I knew you since you was in middle school. Yeah. And you never had a job. Yeah. Never. Yeah, even that John Deere store, I have to get that corroborated. I don't know if that's even true.
Yeah, that's true for sure.
I gotta talk to Evan.
That's true for sure. Me and Evan quit. I think Evan quit one day and I quit the next day.
How old were y'all? How old 18. Y'all? Oh, y'all was young. Yeah,
we was young. Yeah. It was like a couple of us, yeah.
But younger too, it's hard to work there when it's a lot of ways to make money outside. Like, you know, better if you know, because that's what y'all was from. So I think when I did Evan episode, he did bring that up one time. He's like, he had a job. He said, just wasn't, I just couldn't, I couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I don't think I can ever like work a job.
Why not? Is it because you got to say 8 hours? Is it the rules? Is it the pay? Like what about a job is unattractive? Like a regular job,
unattractive to me.
It's unattractive.
I think it's like everything. Honestly, like waiting a week to get paid, waiting 2 weeks to get paid, staying at one place for a certain amount of time, listening to somebody else. I always been like move on my own time type person.
You kind of do that now though. I mean, it's the same thing. If somebody said they want their grad cut at 12 on Wednesday, you probably gonna be there at 12 on Wednesday.
Yeah, but that probably be.
If they say they're gonna pay you on Friday, you probably say, okay, that's fine. You pay me on Friday.
Yeah, but think about it, I did 100 more other people that pay you right then.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not there with you, so I don't know what you're doing. You say you're doing that. I don't know what you're doing.
That's how it be. We try to average like about 17 a day.
17 yards a day. Yeah. How many yards a day? Like today, how many yards you did?
Now we did this big park today. That's all we did today.
A park? Is that like a city contract?
Yeah.
So you do.
But like our politics, it was like contract, like a subcontract type thing. It wasn't really mine.
So it's like, so you're not doing it all the time. It's just this one time you did it.
I think we're gonna do it a couple times this year.
How'd that work? Like that's what I'm asking. I'm curious of that because somebody might watch this and they might want to like get into the business. So I'm trying to ask you stuff like that. Maybe because it's stuff that I'm pretty sure like talking to you every year. We do this every year. Every year we do one, right? And talking to you every year, it's always like bigger and better things you're doing. Yeah. And so I know it's gonna be a kid that's gonna watch this that feel like they can do it, but the things you ran into and maybe failed, they don't have to run into it and fail if you just explain it here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's good you said that. I'm glad you said that because like now, I got a couple like little partners that's trying to start their lawn care business. I don't even wait till they call me. I call them. See what I'm saying? Like I called them and asked them like, what you need me to do? You need me to do something for you? Like if he ain't did that to me a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, I really appreciate that. Like knowing somebody got my back.
Yeah.
Like I try to make sure I do that. But I mean, with the lawn care business, I think it's more than with anything else, like who you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just make sure that you up on part on like your equipment, you know what I'm saying, your crew. Make sure your work ethic is good. But I think it's more like who you know. Like I know somebody I do business with, and he led us to this like a subcontract job.
Yeah.
So that's what I put in anybody young, like always network.
Nah, I asked that because you mentioned politics too, and I think a lot of times when people mention politics, it's looked down upon because of the side of the politics you want, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there's other lawn care businesses around here that like they're gonna get first dibs because like of their presence of social media, or they're gonna get first dibs because of how clean they may look on a picture or whatever, or just who they know. They may know some big people, so those people in the room sitting down saying they may not know you, so they ain't gonna say Bries or Jeron. They gonna be like, oh, this person, but they at the table in the room. But it's also other side of politics that you think about, like the like getting the parts contracts. Sometimes it's not about who at all. It's just about you rubbing right shoulders at the right time with somebody.
For sure. And I always, even like when I do that, I had like subcontracts, I always try to go above. Like, so we had like the day we did the part, like tomorrow we're gonna go help him on another job.
Just for fun, or just?
Nah, it's not for fun. Just like, I always like to overextend. Like if somebody do something for me or something, or like somebody do a job or send me a job.
Yeah.
I try to like let them know that we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I try to like make sure I go the extra mile with it. Like I try not to always show my appreciation when somebody do something for me.
Well, what about, because you just mentioned overextending, and I guess because I know y'all can ask some of these questions too, but like what about when you overextend and it's like not reciprocated, or it's not really like, I ain't say reciprocated because you're not looking for it in return, but it don't go the way you thought it was gonna go. Let's just say that, and you get disappointed rather.
It's frustrating, but I try to like just stay focused on why I did it. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So I mean, even if it do frustrate me, I know it still came from a pure place from my end. So I just really keep going.
So I know you said you got 3 crews now. So like, how do you go about whether you hiring, whether you need people on jobs? Like, are y'all full now? Like, because most times you say you hiring, but then I don't know. Like,
yeah, we full now. But it's always somebody can be terminated. So,
why you looking at me when you said that?
I'm just saying, like, nothing is concrete. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go.
Why you want to fire though? Like, they might not. They might be good. You might got a good crew right now.
I mean, I think I do. I think I got some good crews, but you know what I'm saying? Nothing is.
Well, you work for yourself. You make your own rules. Like, how you determine when you firing somebody? How you determine like, okay, you gotta go? Like, is it one mistake? Is it just one and done? Like,
that ain't really one mistake. It's like poor work ethic, bad attitude.
But what about like not being on time? How important is that in your line of work?
Not being on time?
No, being on time. Like, how important is that? Like, just
when this video aired, they'll tell you I dock pay every day.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because if you're late, you messing up my. This year, we're trying to make sure that we get all crews off by like 3 o'clock. So if you're late,
3 p.m.
Yeah,
that's realistic.
I used to work all day.
That's realistic though.
Yeah, for sure. I did like 22 yards at like by 4 o'clock. No, yeah, 24.
Oh, you break them with the 3 though. It's 3 crews.
Yeah, 3 crews.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get everybody off by like 3:30, 4.
Every crew got a 0 turn?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some money now, don't you?
Nah, I ain't got no money.
Nah, you spent some money now.
I ain't got no money.
I remember you had 1.
Yeah, I ain't got no money.
You got 3?
Yeah.
You only got 3 0 turns, or you got more than 3?
3 0 turns. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lost count. 5 0 turns.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
5 0 turns, yeah. But yeah, time very important though. Yeah. It's very important. Like we docking and we leaving too. Not only we docking your pay, but we leaving at the time we say we leaving.
So give me a rundown. Like, okay, so what's the process like? So they got y'all all meet up one place at 8 o'clock, or like what?
Yeah.
So I meet at one place at 8 o'clock. So it's 8:09. What happens?
No, 8:01.
Come on, Be for real. 1 minute, bro.
8:01, man, we docking you. And 8:01, we gone.
So how they gonna meet y'all? What they do?
Man, that's for them to find out. I really don't get caught up in that. Honestly, I really
But
don't.
no, you can't do that because then a crew is shorter, man. So somebody has to wait behind anyway.
Yeah, that's what's so good about me. I can do everything.
Oh, so you leave and then you just start working. So now you even more mad because now you got to work.
No, it don't really make me mad. I mean, I just do it. I mean,
But you already had intention of like you don't have to touch nothing.
Do
technically
everything.
speaking.
Yeah, but I still work.
So now you got to because you got to prove a point.
Yeah, but it ain't no problem. I still get out there and do anything. Anything need to be done. Like the day we cut grass, cut trees, we did everything today. So, I mean, whatever the job consists of is gonna get done regardless. It doesn't even matter if you come to work or not. But if you now they work on time, you gonna get docked though. Sure.
So, but let me ask you this because it's important. The people that you do hire, like, do you always know them or sometimes you don't know them? So, like, how do you build that rapport to like be like, I'm quoting like a boss or manager rather? I don't know what word you like to use, of someone versus that know you from school or they know you from back then, or like how you decipher that?
I mean, I'm the boss, but I tell everybody to work with me like we all equal, like we all bosses. So it's not really like no big eyes and little U's. I mean, I do make the final decisions, but like I do listen to them too. Like if they have different like ideas or different ways we can do things. So I try to like, I don't try to lead with like I'm just the boss. I feel like I just let everybody feel like, not even let everybody feel like, I want everybody to feel like they play an important role, so they the boss too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody play a different role, but all us play a boss role mentality.
Well, that's a good point. And this is just managing me talking to you now. So I don't know. I'm asking you a question and I'm just asking. But like, he start laughing. But like, how do you empower people? Like, because you said that you want to have this like everybody at boss mentality. But how do you empower them? Like, what's some things you do to empower someone who's not technically speaking a boss, but like you giving them that empowerment? Like, you could do this. You could be this one day, or you could run your own.
I try to like just motivate them and give them all the game I have, and I try to just lead with a positive mind. Like we got 3 trucks. Next year we want to have 4. So one of the employees
Gotta step up.
they're the boss. They had to step up and run their own truck.
That's dope.
Run the business. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to like continue to create. My goal is to have like 10 trucks in Augusta. So everybody start with now, they just stay on tech. Everybody run their own truck and they'll be their own boss over their own crew. See what I'm saying?
I like that. But how you gonna do that in home renovations and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, I can do both of them for sure.
But how you know? How you know you ain't did it yet? How you know you can do?
I can do anything. No kind of mentality, like I can do anything.
So you can fix roofs? You put shingles on?
Yeah.
That didn't seem very convincing. You sure?
Seriously, I done did it.
You did it since October?
Nah, I ain't did it since October. Nah,
But that's where the money at. Why you should have been pulling up everybody with a roof?
I'm more of kind of like a quick money maker. I don't really like to sit on one job like 5-6 hours. I'm not really that type of person.
How long like was? Cause you mentioned you want to be done by 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just assuming that the quality is the same every time.
Yeah.
Monday, remember what the day is? Maybe some crews got better quality. I don't know. They're saying one person cut better than one person. I don't know. Right? Let's just allegedly. Right? Yeah. How long are you wanting to be at someone's home?
I mean, that's just really. How long do I want to be there? Or how long does it take?
Just realistically, I know you. I mean, if it's up to you, it's 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm saying realistically,
it just depends really on the size of the yard. I mean, we'd have been in some yards 5 minutes, been in some yards 30 minutes, been in some yards 2 hours. That's one thing we're trying to cut back on this year, like our efficiency. So see, we can get these yards done in like a 15, 20 minute span.
That's why I asked about time, because I would assume that time is real crucial in your line of work, because
Very
time
crucial.
can be the determining factor of whether you do 20 yards or you do 25 yards, which means it could be determining factor whether I make 5,000 that day or 9,000 that day, depending on what it is, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's one of our key words this year is time. So we try to definitely maximize our time.
But like, I'm just curious, and I don't know if you do this or not, because I don't know how you operate, but I know you kind of do that sometimes. Like, how you operate as far as like the financial side of things. Like, how do you determine like whether y'all losing money by spending too much time on y'all, or y'all gaining money by the efficiency being great? Like who does that for you, or is it something you do?
We got an assistant. And she really like just
She handle all the metrics and stuff.
Yeah, she handle everything.
Okay.
I really don't handle nothing. People be calling me for different things. Like they be wanting to talk to me. I really don't be knowing. Like honestly, I really just get a punch sheet every day and we just go knock them out. I don't really even talk to clients really unless they want to talk to me.
She give you the like, or I guess the assistant. They give you like the rundown of like I'm gonna just call it a manifest. That's what they call it in my business. Of like where you gotta go, like a map out.
Yeah.
Because how I map it out. Say you got 25 yards. How you determine who getting what crew getting what for one, and then also like who going where, and then the order in which y'all doing it. Like how did that determine?
We try to condense all our routes. That's very important. So like if we got, for example, we got 17 houses in Woodhaven, one truck will be in Grovetown and one truck will be in Hissel. See what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
Just like if 3 people call today, we'll still be able to get to either side of town they own. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So we try to make sure.
See, I still leave room for like them emergency appointments that people just need. Okay.
Yeah. So when I let's go back when I was saying like trying to be off by 3. So after we get down all our yards, this year we giving this is how I run my business, giving like our employees the option to stay at work. When we get 5 more yards, you can work and get paid, or you can go home. Because at the same time, I understand. Back then, I didn't understand like about family and stuff. Even though I got a daughter of my own, I didn't understand like spending time with my family or going to do certain things with my friends, just having my own social life. But it could be days when might get off at 3. Everybody might want to go home. They can go home. I'll probably still be at work, but they can go home and spend time with their family. Or if they want to stay and work and make extra money, they could. It just solely depends on them.
So the goal is to get up at 3, but if I guess in where I live in, that'd be like overtime. I guess if you want overtime, it's here.
Yeah.
But you don't have to take it. You can go home to your family.
Yeah, facts for sure.
But you'll be back tomorrow by 8:05.
No, 8 o'clock.
I'm testing you, man.
8 o'clock for sure. This week we had work at 8 o'clock. Last week it was at 9.
But at one point I thought it was 7. Wasn't y'all doing it
So
earlier?
we'll go to 7 next week.
7 next week?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you doing this?
I was just trying to prep our guys because we finna start going to work early. I don't know if we can even get all these yards done. We had to get an early start. We can't be starting at, like, I don't lie, like previous years, we'll start like at 9, 10. Like at 9 to 10, like other line companies already up 10 yards. And we just getting started. You see what I'm saying? And then by the time we get out, it's excruciating hot.
I was going to ask you that about the other companies. Like, is it ever like, 'cause I get that y'all probably got respect amongst people and each other, and y'all, when one company, from what I hear from you, and I've heard it from Fahim and them too, whenever they got too many y'all, like, yo, can you take on XYZ, vice versa? I do know y'all do that with each other. But is it ever a thing where like you are looking at what the competition is doing to see if you can compete with that? Like, how many y'all they knocking out? How many y'all they got by this time?
Nah, I mean, Fahim did tell one time, he was just giving me some game, like how I need to construct my business. But I wouldn't say it'd be like no competition. I really mainly like just focus on my crews. I mean, when we talk, when I talk to other people that do lawn care, we'll like exchange different ideas, but I mostly like focus on what's in front of me.
I guess what I meant was, 'cause I got sidetracked. What I meant was like, yeah, it's a rat race, so to speak. I mean, I get it's a lot of homes in Augusta. It is a lot of homes. I get that. But it's a lot of lawn care businesses in Augusta too. I don't think people realize how many it is. It's a lot of lawn care businesses. You got some people that's like you that's like active, and you got some that's not active. They sit down, they still get work. Not even trying. It is like enough to make money, a lot of money too.
Yeah.
And they're not trying. They just out. So I wanted to ask, like, is it ever competition amongst your peers, whether it's for a certain address or a certain contract or a certain area, rather?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say too much of a competition. I mean, we just try to like, one thing I preach to my team, we just try to like maximize our days. Try to maximize our days.
But when I'm talking about other business, okay, so if it's not a competition, is it more camaraderie though? Would you say that? Like, cause you got some professional fields, but it's super competitive. Obviously, we talking about sports, it's competitive, yes, but I'm thinking about like Walmart and Target probably they compete. You know what I'm saying? In the food court, all them restaurants is competing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they don't talk to each other, but they're competing. Like, I want them to come buy food from here. You know what I'm saying? So is it the same with you guys? Like, do y'all speak? Is it like y'all don't like each other? Is it like
Oh,
bad
nah,
mouthing? That's what I mean.
Yeah, nah.
Like, what's the aura like amongst business owners and companies?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I have only had like positive feedback. Yeah, like for example, like I talked to Ben. I forgot Ben last. I think Ben last name Ben Smith or
Dark skin kid?
Yeah,
Tall?
yeah.
Like with glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a lawn care business. Or I talked to Q White. Q White got a lawn care business. Like we always had like good conversation. Like, and Q White sent me a lot of work too, a lot of good work. So I think it's pretty fine. Like,
yeah,
it don't really be no hassle with it. Like everybody just try to like piggyback. Like he might need me to do something, or I might need him to do something. Like I think everybody kind of like work together.
But that's what I see. I don't see that in a lot of industries, but I see it in y'all industry where like if you're overwhelmed with work, so even though like not saying let's say you're overwhelmed with work, you probably thinking like nigga, no, I'm not gonna be overwhelmed, but let's say you're overwhelmed with work, right? So you might want to give up a yard or two. Just hear me out. I know you're saying no, but you might want to give up a yard or two. You can hit up Fahim or hit up somebody like this might be good for you, or one of your homeboys that's starting a lawn care business. This is good for you. So even with someone who's doing well, I think if you're struggling, it's still work out there for you if you do right by people.
Yeah.
So I think that's dope.
It's always gonna be work for sure. I mean, I think with the getting the work part, it's just about marketing yourself.
Well, so what's some point that you do? Like, what you think? What you think worked for you when you first started marketing? Because
to be honest with you, I never really was good at marketing. I think this year I got a way better strategy, but I never really was good at marketing. I just really just post on Facebook and just be word of mouth. But I think now I'm more like into like the Google ads, the Facebook ads, the yard signs. Like we still go door to door.
Who do it? You?
Yeah, I still got there and go door to door.
So what you do? Like map it out. Knock on my door.
Like
no, knock on my door. I'm knock on the door.
I mean, me personally, I don't really knock on doors.
Nah, so
when I say door to door, meaning like we still leave like door hangers on doors, because like me, for example, I know a lot of people like everybody different. Some people might work night shift, so in the morning they don't want to be bothered. Some people might be going through a crisis, they don't be bothered. Some people might be, everybody different. Some people deal with different things, so we just leave door hangers or leave like on a mailbox flag, leave like flying the mailbox flag. Cause I don't like, at the end of the day, everybody dealing with different things every day. I don't want to like be a burden on nobody, or you know what I'm saying. So man, sometimes we done had positive feedback. So people call us when we leave a flyer. We had some feedbacks in the past when we'll knock on my door and they'll call the police on us. Honestly, so
that's crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, so I just try to like leave door hangers. You know what I'm saying? Or people we know, we just try to like have good word of mouth, or ask people to leave us Google reviews on Google. You know what I'm saying? Just different things like.
Well, how do you react? What do you do if when I don't know if this ever happened before, but somebody isn't satisfied with the work that was done? If that ever happens, if it happens, let's assume allegedly it happens next week, whatever, I don't know. How do you handle that?
It just depends on the situation. I mean,
I'm calling you. Hey, Jeron. Hey, you just Jeron? Yes, this is me, ma'am. Sir. Yes, how you doing? You know how you talk. I said, hey, it's not a good job, man. I don't know. The edging is kind of crappy. It's not right. They supposed to put mulch over here. I asked for red. It's brown. I don't know. It looks messed up. Now what?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see who did it. But we're gonna definitely get them a free service. Might get them like 2 free services, and then redo the whole service. So if I'm on a job, I'm gonna make sure that the yard is right. But like for example, if like one of my other trucks on a job and they did a bad job, I'm personally gonna go back. Probably me and Rock or me and Evan to go back and correct all the mistakes and apologize to the client, and most likely I get them like 2 free services.
Okay, that's dope. I like that. I'm asking for clips for one, but I'm asking just because like I said, I hear good things, but I may hear both, but I've also heard every time I'm saying both for like if someone's wrong, they always say you fixed and corrected it. But it'd be small stuff like I mentioned the mulch because I heard one time like, oh yeah, after this color mulch, wrong color mulch. Okay, cool. You went back, you picked it all up, put the new mulch out, did it twice. Like it's stuff people like, going above and beyond.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So I'm fixing the issue, but I'm also going go above and beyond to show you I value your
value their relationship. Yeah, I tell all our clients when they make us when they hire us, I think we become family. So we try to make sure we keep a great relationship, because we're like when we be around people's houses and stuff, like that's people's sacred place. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if somebody that allow you around their house to do their yard or in their personal space, they got to value in some kind of way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we try to make sure that we keep that relationship.
I was gonna ask you that, how important is that? Like, because you are, people look at it as cutting grass, and if that's how you look at it, that's how you look at it, right? But it's at surface level. But if you go deeper into it, this is people's pride possessions. It's their homes. You know what I'm saying? Some people husband might be at work, his wife is in there, the kids is in there. You know, like it's a lot that's going on at that address. It's a very important piece of somebody's life. So how do you make sure like your team knows? I know you know the value, but how you make sure your team know that as well?
Like I said, we had like monthly meetings. I mean, we conversate all throughout the day. So
that'd be a good marketing thing. I'm sorry, I'm cut you off, but I think that you need to record your monthly meetings one day and put them on. Not the whole thing, of course, but that'd be dope. Nobody doing that yet.
That's a good idea. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that my next one.
Hey,
be the first every month.
Steak.
Yeah.
I like steak.
Yeah.
Just let you know. Just throwing it out there,
But yeah, we definitely talk all the time. Like I try to make sure communication is open.
If anybody know you, one thing everybody has agreed that I spoke to.
Yeah.
Don't let this podcast fool you. You can talk.
Yeah.
We know that for sure. All right. You know that. I know that 100%.
Sure. So I try to make sure that's like key. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you this as a friend, brother, all that stuff. Like I think that just what I know of you. This is all serious. I know I joke a lot, but for what I know of you, like you can get so passionate and talking sometimes. Mm-hmm. I just think that you should look into like somebody after you. I'm not saying like they turn the camera on and they go crazy, no, but they got to be able to get the behind the scenes stuff. I think that'd be dope. I've seen people do behind the scenes stuff here and there, but it look forced. I'm talking about just the organic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That combo about to have with that kid that you told to close. I'm listening to you. Close the shoot. He didn't close it. Now it's might hit the rock and the window broke. Yeah. Well, he didn't close it, so now you got to have a conversation with him. Yeah. But just little stuff like that, I think is dope. Sure. I always think, and I think it showed growth.
For sure. I mean, that go back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I feel like I've grown in that aspect a lot. I mean, that's a good idea though.
I got those sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then,
that's a good idea.
Sometimes I wake up and I wash my face, brush my teeth, and then a good idea just comes to my mind. But I don't always say it. You know what I'm saying? But today I just said I gotta tell Jeron this.
For sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Let me know.
I try to make sure that I keep everybody on the same goal and the same values that I have when it comes to my business though. For sure.
I wouldn't mind probably doing too much now, but if you have meetings for real, if you serious, like y'all have meetings, I come here on the weekend, y'all can do it here. Yeah. You have me here. Everybody, all crew sitting here.
Yeah, we do it here.
I love to sit in and be a fly. I'm probably say something though, but I like being a fly one.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it'd be dope. I think it'd be dope to have like other business owners in other industries be a part of something, because just like y'all go through things, y'all have your own way of communication and managing. I think other people do as well. Like even my field, of course, or anybody feel we know, like it might be a manager somewhere else. So it's just stuff you can learn from people. I know it's different industries, but management is management regardless.
Yeah, it's true.
Because when something go wrong, they're not calling the person, they're calling you.
Yeah, that's one thing I think that everybody working with me don't understand. Like when stuff don't go wrong, they're not going to call them. They're going to call Kendra, and Kendra's going to call me. So I think that's one thing that I'm still like teaching.
I know I mentioned like empowerment, but I think like I know it might seem like it's embarrassing, but for real, I'm big on empowerment. I just feel like if you want to do that for real, then you got to get a taste of everything that comes with this. Not just the good, but you got to get the good, the bad, and ugly. Yeah. And I think sometimes when people make mistakes, I was always good for that. Like somebody be on the phone, hey, customer mad because such and such. Who did it? Oh, Larry. Okay, let Larry get the phone. Talk to the customer. I want to see how you gonna handle it. Yeah,
but I think a lot of times I don't do that.
See, you're not liking it, right? But it's the thing. You can still smooth it up anyway because you're Jeron. So you can still smooth it over regardless. You can fix, even if Larry get on there and start talking like me and stuttering, and he just do bad. You can still fix it because of who you are. Yeah. But now he learned something in that moment.
That's true though.
So if it went bad for him, either he's not gonna do that again, or he gonna realize, hey, you know what, that manager thing ain't for me. But he also gonna gain more respect for you. Yeah. Because of what you can do. Yeah. I just think when I think about empower, I think about that, like letting people get a taste of something they want. Yeah. To see if they really want it or how bad they really want it. Yeah. You know?
That's a good idea though.
Another one, you know what I'm saying? I like steak. I like steak, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing it out there. I love steak. Just throwing it out there.
That's a good idea.
You got 2 free cuts. All right. Outback. I like Longhorn though, but you know, I eat Outback every now and then. It's gonna be a good week for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Good week, yeah. This is a good investment. For sure. See what I'm saying? But no, seriously, I do agree with that. I do think that as well. But I watch you run your crews. I don't get to see the other ones like that. I seen Evan on his crew a few times. Evan more quiet though. His crew they do what he say to do, but he just more chill. Yeah. You be chill too now. I remember you wasn't so chill, but you be chill too now. I can tell you upset because you just start pushing stuff out the way. I'm like, okay, he a little upset. Leave him alone.
I think I've definitely grown a lot in that aspect.
I think so. Yeah. Like I said, in all seriousness, I only hear really good things. And every time it's been something negative, it's like, it's been negative, but he fixed, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but he did. Yeah. So I've never really, even me, I never came to you and said, hey, they say you ain't doing this. And I know a few people you cut. Yeah. And just like that, they'll reach out to me. Yeah. Cause I'm the one said, hey, get this person. Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up with your boy? What happened? Let me hit him. I hit you one time, boom, never hit him again. Yeah. You don't have them problems. Nah. So I appreciate that. I think that's dope. But like this, I guess price and stuff. While like, how do you determine like prices for your yards? Like I know size, of course, but like, is it the amount of time you're gonna be there? Is it the crew you're gonna be there? Is it the house? Like if it's a big house, nice house, you gonna charge them more? Like how you determine whether you're gonna charge?
Me personally, I don't try to like price gouge at all. I just price the yard, honestly. I mean, it's hard to explain. I mean, if it's a corner lot, it might be like $80. A regular yard might be $65, might be $75. Like we do have a minimum. We have a $40 minimum. So if you want to get your front yard cut, it'll be a set price that it started, or a backyard, or hedges, hedges. But I don't try to like overprice people. I believe in just doing quality work for a reasonable price and just adding on to it.
I asked that because I asked a few questions, but I think you become good at this. I'm not gonna lie, you good at the talking a little bit. I ain't want to push, but like I was asked about the time, just to trying to see, and then I asked about the price to try to see like, okay, time versus price. Like what could you be getting per yard to where like it's efficient? What could make something efficient? So you do a big yard that maybe supposed to take 2 hours, but you do it in 45 minutes. But what's the price? Does the price determine whether it's efficient or not? Is it the time? Is it the time to get to the next yard? You know, I'm just trying to make that equation of what will make something efficient. Because even if you do one yard and you do well, but then when you get to the next yard, you slow down. Well, after lunch, you know how lunch is. After lunch, everybody moves slow.
Yeah, everybody moves slow. I mean, now, I think with my crew, I'm not gonna say master. I think we're mastering everything. So like for a prime example, like we do one of these big houses in Bel Air Estates. It used to take us like 2 hours to cut it. It was only cutting it with one lawnmower. But now we're cutting it with two. So instead of
cut time and half.
So instead of us taking 2 hours, now it's taking us like 45 minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that go back to me just sitting at home like late nights. It'd be a lot of nights, like at least 5 days out the week, I might just sit home and just like be on TikTok or like be on Instagram, finding anything to make my business better, or to cut time, or to be more efficient. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we be spraying like gate lines to make, so you have to weed eat it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or we'll or people have like mulch beds, before they even say something to us about weed eating it, we'll go ahead and spray it. So next time everything will be dead in the bed. Or yards grow fast off weeds, not grass. So we'll spray all the weeds out the yard so it won't be so bad. So let's say 1 week it rained 3 days and the grass is actually growing. It won't be as bad because
got you.
The grass growing instead of the weeds growing.
But that's stuff you had to learn though. That's not something you just
sure.
took about. I like that though. Like I think the main thing about managing or just being the CEO of a company or trying to get better as a company year in, year out is always just continue learning. You know what I'm saying? So like I be liking that when you drop little gems like that. Like even though I don't want to, I don't say I don't want to, but you know, it ain't my thing. You know what I mean?
I like nothing like this year. Like our truck don't stop. Like we used to stop so many times at the store. I bought 2 coolers, one Gatorade, one water. We stopped one time for lunch break.
See, I if I work with y'all, I can't be with your crew. I like the town thing you're doing, but I be feeling like other crews stopping. All right, put me in Evan crew. I know
don't stop.
Evan's stopping.
Yeah, I don't think Evan's stopping this year.
Nah, he's stopping. If I know Evan, he's stopping. You
I
just
don't think so. Think about it. What we got to stop for besides the lunch break? I got plenty of water, plenty of Gatorade.
Slim Jims. Gotta go to the store, get some Slim Jims, play lottery.
Bring your Slim Jims to work.
Oh, no, you know what? Nothing. But I be seeing you in the mall sometimes, so stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
We might be done with everything.
It do be about 3 o'clock. Maybe
right. I ain't coming to the mall if I ain't done. I ain't going nowhere if I ain't done. Nowhere. I be out there all day.
I know you do 7 to 7.
Yeah, no, 7 like 9.
But you don't want a job, so you can't sit for 8 hours. But you could cut grass for 12 hours.
I know people who run a business. I know they agree to this. When you run your own business, it don't even feel like that. It feel like you don't have enough time in a day. It feel like it really feel like that. Like it be like sometimes I be feeling like I don't have enough time in a day. It don't feel like the time is really even going. Until I just be like, oh, it's 8 o'clock or it's 9 o'clock.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like you when I grow up, man.
Yeah, I'd be up like 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I get up at like 5.
Yeah, that's about normal, yeah. For anybody that's like real about what they want to be about, yeah. I don't think I can wake up at 8 like I used to when I was young. I think I naturally wake up at 6:30 anyway. No alarm, yeah, it don't matter.
I get up.
My body just wake up that time.
Yeah, I be up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my day started. Might have to take my daughter to school, anything. Whatever my day bring, I have to get it situated before I can go to work.
That's what's up, bro. The last thing I want to ask you, in relation to the lawn care stuff though is, what's some things that you think anybody that want to start a lawn care business can do to maybe like when they first start out, they not behind. Like what's some things they can do to get ahead when they first start out?
Things
They got their lawnmower. Not nothing big. It could be a kid. It could be a whatever. They got their lawnmower. Like what's something you could tell like right now? Like hey, make sure you got this. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that, so that they don't run into a problem that you might have ran into.
Well, a beginner, I would tell them. I mean, just make sure you got all the basics. Edge and weed eater, hedge trimmer.
I got a good one. I want to talk about this. What about taking care of your equipment? How important is that? Like knowing how to take care of your lawnmower. Because lawnmower can last for a long time if you take. I worked in that field, so when they would bring lawnmowers back, it took me years to learn this though. But I was like, yo, the lawnmower is not messed up. It's just the gas is bad. Like you had the same gas in there since September.
Yeah.
It's March now.
That's another thing that we do. We have like everyday checks, like on all our equipment.
See, that's better now.
Yeah, we have like everyday check. Like every morning we make sure all our equipment right running. But then we do maintenance too, like every 3 months.
Because one day I had to put you to the side. Like, hey, look, man.
I was going through them push mowers.
You was out of pocket.
I was going through them push mowers. I was kind of like 100 yards a week with them mowers. Them wasn't commercial mowers.
And I think one day you ever came and I said, yo, just take care of it. Like, what you doing?
I'm running them to the ground.
And now I'm gonna get mad, but I was like, yo, it's like you're 6'1".
But think about it though, man. If you're doing 100 yards a week on a residential mower, it's gonna blow it.
Yeah, because it's meant to be cut just from March.
You feel what I'm saying?
to September. That's
what I'm
it.
saying. So think about if you're doing 100 yards every week on this push mower, it's gonna go out.
Yeah, so you gotta get a big boy one. Yeah. Like I have been telling you.
Yeah, now
you're being cheap. Yeah, but now
a commercial mower now, a commercial push mower.
Yeah, man. Like life fun like that, man. People start getting money, they do their thing.
I ain't got no money.
You got a lot of money, Jeron. Stop it.
I'm trying to get the money.
So tell people where they can find you at. How they get in contact with you if they want to get they grass cut from you.
We getting a lot of business from TikTok. We're on TikTok, Instagram.
What y'all doing on there? Just cutting grass?
Huh?
Like just from cutting and posting pictures?
On Instagram?
Yeah, like on TikTok. Yeah, what y'all post? Like what kind of?
We post all kind of work. Pine straw beds, rock beds, different yards, clearing jobs, tree jobs, hedges, retainer walls.
You do. I forgot you do that. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Irrigation. We posting really everything. Gutter cleaning, everything. Weed spraying, kill spray.
You don't got allergies?
Nah, I never really had allergies.
Oh damn. Okay. I do. I can't be out there.
I never had allergies. That's crazy. I just thought about that. I never had allergies.
Hey man, some people get lucky.
Yeah. But we do everything. We find us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Google.
You gotta say the name so they can. That's how it works.
Yeah, Bries Lawn and Landscaping.
Man, I don't get the shirt on, but you know.
Yeah, Bries Lawn and Landscaping.
Yeah, so on TikTok, Facebook's all the same. Bries Lawn and Landscaping.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then ain't no number they call?
Yeah, you can reach us at 762-207-8800.
762-207-8800.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. See, I help you out, man. I got you. So I be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I help you out.
Give us a call anytime.
Yeah, next year I ain't gonna do that now. Yeah. Next year, hey, your answer's right. Nah, but yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping through. I wish your business the best. If you ever need anything from me, I'm here. Sure. And you just let me know what you need. But I do see the progress year in, year out. So you said this is 7 years. Yeah. It's a long time, bro.
Long time.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
Long time. You done grew up since then too.
Yeah. Got
a little darker, a little taller too.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I done got too dark.
We don't say them words on this podcast, man.
I ain't got too dark.
Nah, ain't no such thing as too dark, baby. Come on now. Tighten up.
Last year, man, I just take my shirt off and my whole shirt be tan. I be like, dog, that's crazy.
Yeah, you working, man.
Yeah.
You work hard for the money.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta get in zero turns. You know what I'm saying?
Be on zero turns.
Definitely, man. Look, I appreciate you coming through, man. This was dope. Yeah, I wish you the best, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, man. Morning Master Podcast, we out. Clap it up for Jeron. You can't hear the clap, but it's clapping.
Oh, I was so dirty. Oh, I see you, dude.